Hey, are you out there searching for a new brokerage? Well, we're going to talk about some questions you need to ask this broker coming up. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hey, if you're a new agent or just thinking about getting into the real estate business, you may want to hit that subscribe button down below because I talk about real estate every week. Now, this week we're talking about brokerages. You're probably out there if you just maybe in the process of getting your license, just received your license, or maybe you're just an agent out there looking for something a little bit different. So I can't talk today. So I'm going to go over some questions you may want to ask these brokers while you're doing the interview process. You know, one thing that I find is that every brokerage is different. They're going to offer different things, but you know, what benefits is a particular broker going to give you as an agent there? And when I talk about benefits, I'm talking about, you know, are they going to supply you with an office? Are they going to supply you with signs, lock boxes, marketing materials, things like that? Something else you want to check out when you're doing these interviews is the office culture. You want to ask not just the broker about the culture, but maybe, you know, if there's another agent there you can talk to, ask them how things are, how well they like it there. Because that office culture is going to be very important, because you know you're going to have to work with agents. If you're a newer agent, you're going to need probably your handheld, maybe going to some open houses or just learning the processes of the real estate business. Something else you might want to ask are, what are the broker's fees? And when I talk about broker's fees, I'm talking about what do you have to pay that brokerage monthly. Now these fees are going to be whether you sell a home or you're not selling a home. So some brokerages are going to charge you, you know, that office. You know, they're going to charge you a monthly fee just to have an office there. Or maybe they're going to charge you technology fees, you know, for websites or their CRM, you know, the tools, maybe their marketing tools. So training, some charge for training. I don't get that one, but some do. So you want to check in to those monthly fees. And speaking of training, you want to make sure that this brokerage is going to offer you training. And now, when I talk about training, I'm not talking about they're going to hand you a manual, 600-page manual, and say, "Hey, flip through this, got some good material there," or you know, here's some videos to watch. I'm not talking about that type of training. I think every brokerage is going to offer something similar to that, but you want to find that broker that's going to offer you that one-on-one training, whether it's with a broker or hopefully they have some type of mentor available that you can talk to and actually learn the ropes of the real estate business. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is commission structure. Now, commission structures, once again, every brokerage is different, and actually every agent could be set up a little bit different inside that brokerage. So I'm going to go over this a little bit more in depth, and I'm going to tell you a story of how I ended up paying my broker $51,000. Okay, so commission structures, like I said, brokerages are a little bit different. You're going to, when you're out there looking, you're going to see some are 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, I mean 90-10, some say they're 100%. I mean, so it's all over the board. So you're going to get a lot of different structures thrown at you. So not only do you want to look at this commission structure of their percentages of what the broker gets and what you get, you also want to look at your cap. If you're not familiar what a cap is basically what you pay that broker in commissions each year, fiscal year, however that brokerage is set up. And typically, once you reach that cap, then you receive 100% of your commissions after that, up until, you know, the end of that fiscal year. So though even that can be set up a little different. I've even heard, you know, some commission structures being like an 80-20, then you reach your cap and then it goes to a 89-11%, which is, I didn't dig into that one because that was kind of weird hearing that one. But you know, I'm just going to tell you a story about what I was set up one time, and here's something you really want to look out for. I was set up on a 70-30 commission split with a cap, and I would reach my cap every year. But one thing that was also within this contract with this brokerage was, okay, if I received a lead, a phone call, a walk-in, a sign call, a transfer, a chat, or whatever it was that this broker created this lead, I was charged 50%. So I was basically splitting that commissions 50-50 with that broker, and that other 50% did not go towards my cap. In the beginning, I thought, hey, this is 50% of something I didn't have before, so I was cool with that until I started looking into my actual numbers of what I was paying that broker. Keep in mind, I had an awesome pay plan. My cap was really low, so I mean, it's very enticing, and you know, from the cover of everything, it was the perfect situation for a commission structure for any agent out there. I mean, I had my lock boxes paid for, I had my signs paid for. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. But when I pulled up these numbers, I went, holy crap. I ended up one year paying $51,000. If you follow my channel, you know I preach about creating your own business, whether it's videos on YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is. Getting out there and letting people know who you are. Creating your own business is so important, and that is why I preach about it. I don't want you to overpay that brokerage when you don't have to. If you go out there and create your own business, you're gonna keep all that commission. You know, yeah, you're gonna pay your splits up to that cap, but then you're gonna keep the rest of it. So I encourage you to start creating your own business. Anyway, I hope this information helps out. I hope you enjoy your real estate journey. If you have any questions, message me below. All right, thanks for hanging out. See you next time.